Hello, everyone. This is Greyshot 117,
And who was that guy's name? William Dafoe?
and this is Greyshot 151.
William Dafoe's face.
And we just got back from the Great Wall.
Yeah, worth the price of a loan for one death scene. I won't spoil it, but you'll know when you see it. It looks something like kind of like that.
We saw the Lego Batman. We saw John Wick.
Which, by the way, we still need to do reviews for.
Yeah, we keep forgetting. Well, this will be a trifecta of
Let's
reviews.
just do each one 5 minutes, okay?
Okay.
Starting now.
You want
spoiler alert.
All right, quick thing. Do we recommend this movie? No.
Meh.
No.
I'd give it a meh.
No.
It's okay.
Fuck no.
It's okay.
Fuck no.
It's
Hell
not,
no.
It's not great.
Fuck no.
It's not good.
God no.
It's like okay.
No.
It's like a popcorn flick.
No, it's not.
I mean,
when I'm sitting there and I see you going,
listen, I facepalmed, but at the end I was like, this is not okay. I'll say this: if I had to recommend,
look at this kitten's face. This kitten's face is better than the entire movie.
Listen.
This cat has more enthusiasm than Matt Damon in that film.
I would rather see this than Split. I would rather watch this again twice.
I think Split's a better film.
Oh my god! No,
Split is easily a better film.
Split is garbage.
Man, no. Split is not garbage. It's
utter
trash. It's a well put together shot. Yes, do some things not work because it's Unbreakable.
It's
yes.
a great.
Spoiler on that.
It's a great meal that you've been eating the entire time, and at the very end, you realize you've been eating shit. That's basically Split.
Well,
that's the reveal.
This movie is.
You know you're eating shit. You go into there.
That's worse.
But at the end, you realize, hey, this chef made it a kind of a fine course meal. It wasn't too bad. I was expecting it to taste horrible, but it wasn't too bad.
That's
and that is the only
worse.
time there will be ever video evidence of me saying that I would eat shit. So there you go, audience. But no,
So this movie stars Matt Damon and a few other actors like William Dafoe as they venture. William Dafoe's already there, but essentially people that go to China to steal black powder. Something that has
a group of mercenaries from different European cultures, Celtic, Spaniard, etc. Even Arabic.
Yeah.
They all go to China to get the miracle of gunpowder, which it technically is based in fact because China did invent gunpowder. It was one of the major things that they created.
Would you like to
next to like the compass and such things that completely outpace a Western culture.
Would you like Would you like to know the part where I knew this movie was going downhill? When Matt Damon shot one arrow and hit one guy, all right, and that guy fell over and hit the ground and stopped all the people behind him, all right? But then 10 seconds before that, the enemy, fire an arrow. It goes, hits one of their men. He's like, eh. He literally just brushes it off as it goes, and you see blood.
That is
I'm like,
true. Yeah.
What?
Okay, so other notes for this film in the regards to that. Then they basically kill a creature. They take its hand, and then they're captured by the Chinese army, basically at this wall, at the Great Wall, and they, through a series of unfortunate events, basically, they fight the hordes of creatures that are attacking. Which I will make note. I didn't know the backstory of these things coming in. I liked it. Basically, spoilers.
Again, this is all spoilers. It's an alien invasion film.
Basically.
That's what this film is.
It's a meteor hits basically a side, and this creature feeds for 60 years and then sends its offspring to attack.
It's been doing this for freaking 2,000 years.
Yeah, this thing is not... By the way, there's a major note that said this thing is adapting. It's like, it hasn't fucking done this, like... How long? It's taken 2,000 years for it to figure out. By the way, you want to spoil how they fucking get through?
Yes, and I can't...
By the way...
This is the ultimate counter to, again, Trump's wall. It's like, what do you do? We have catapults with flaming
giant
balls.
Scissor blades.
Scissor blades pop out of the wall. Contraptions that have the wall, like, move in some portions, stuff like that.
We have women jumping off the wall to stab them.
Spears and arrows, and we have arrows with whistles. So that way, we can go down even fog and fight them hand to hand if we need to. And also, we have armored black soldiers that literally go on the wall and fight
Berserkers,
them.
yeah.
Berserkers. It's like, we have all this. They cannot beat us. They build a fucking hole. They dig a small tunnel. Which, by the way, if these things 2,000 years, they keep saying they're getting smarter, they're evolving, blah blah blah. They dig a hole right through there, and it's like, why don't they just dig a hole like a little farther back, down, this up. Done.
Also, just as a note, these things are smart enough that they know how to kill the general of the Chinese army.
They personally go after the general.
They plan it.
Yes.
And yet...
they're dumb enough to where the entire wall is having this emotional ceremony.
By the way, I just want to make note. This general dies, and I swear to God, every person in this wall suddenly puts on like a I don't even know what it is. Like a
Japanese bandana.
Basically, well, that's what it reminds me of.
Yeah.
And then they also released plenty of lights, which I will admit does a cool feature by doing the lights. You can see almost like the shape of the Great Wall in the sky, which is cool.
Yes.
Up until the point of the fact that basically the monsters never commence a night attack, and they're like, huh, no one's on guard. Everyone dropped their weapons or now in more. By the way, they did this in like 5 minutes.
Also, I want to note that thing those couple got through the wall. Like, they managed to get through the wall. I'm just like, wait a second. So you can manage to get a couple of these things through the wall just fine. Why don't you just sneak the queen through?
They didn't. I thought that was the opposite side of the wall.
No, and also that's the funny thing. So apparently the mercenaries come from the wall side that the
thing is on.
Yeah, at least I think, right?
You would have. I mean, I think
because they went through the mountains. They said they went
north through the mountains. Yeah,
and then they found one of those things because they can't be on the other side of China. So these guys managed to miss an entire group apparently of these things.
Tens of thousands of these things.
Like again, enough to where it's World War Z. They're climbing on top of each other.
Which to the film's credit, the action sequences are good. The first two, I would say.
Okay, here's my problem also. The cinematography, some shots
look really good.
Look good. Some shots, I'm like, oh Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
There's
a lot of suspension of disbelief. And that's basically the end of this movie is it throws in a lot of it tries to be historically accurate and tries to do a lot of these things. At the end of the day, it's a popcorn flick. And it's a popcorn flick for a film generation that's like, if you want to see by the way, I will say this movie is bloodier. I didn't realize how brutal they were going to go. Fucking, you see blood splatter and you don't see guts, but you really see blood.
Again, these things have raw teeth. By the way, the design of these things I didn't care for. They look like green dogs.
They look like kind of green dragons almost, but with the design on their head. But I will say I like the eye placement. The fact that they can look all around and they.
Wait a second. Do they have a Chinese symbol on their head?
They did, yeah.
So I want to note, the aliens, a superior race of alien things, are Chinese, and they're coming back to claim their homeland. You know what? These people.
Oh, by the way,
these immigrants who left and went to a better place have come back and are just trying to get their homeland back. But these people who set up shop in a place that doesn't belong to them is keeping them out and building a giant wall. So all they're trying to do is get back to their homeland. And after centuries of being massacred, they're like, you know what? Fuck it. We're just going to get in there and murder all of you.
By the way, one last note about this film, because there's one last little sequence. They make a note of these things breach the wall and they get to the capital. They multiply out of control because they eat. And
then the small ones feed the queen. Yes, there's a queen in this film.
But it doesn't. They don't show how it multiplies. That's the sad thing.
You feed it.
Yeah, basically, somehow if you feed it, and it's like gremlins.
Yeah.
Apparently they're gremlins, space gremlins. Also, 2 notes. One, I think they made a note of this thing was brought down by the greed of an emperor. I think that might have been the Qin. The first emperor of China, because he was only lasted 15 years, but his greed and whatnot, and his disdain for the people was kind of what made everyone kind of overthrown very quickly. He united China against him, basically. So maybe that's how it came.
He's a history buff, and he couldn't figure out what year.
I couldn't figure out the time frame because they make note of Spaniards, but Spain wasn't created up until after the thousands, because it used to be multiple states. It never used to be like Spain. It used to be.
It didn't fully reach Spain until they kicked out all the.
Well, no, not even then. There used to be multiple kingdoms, and then the kingdoms fused, and then that became the kingdom of Spain.
Yes.
They make note of that. They make note of a few other historical figures, and none of them really. I don't think they really tie. I don't know. I'd have to look it up. I'd have to look into the Great Wall's plot history. But yeah, that's my long story short with the Great Wall. if you like popcorn flicks, you're probably getting entertainment out of this. It's not a deep movie. It's not emotional. Matt Damon is serviceable at best. It's got some decent action.
By the way,
if you're drunk one night and you want to see some cool monster stuff, by all means. But this is not a movie I'd go to see. There's plenty of other great movies.
Yeah, this is hot garbage.
A special kind of.
This is hot garbage in my opinion. This has so many.
Still better
this
than
has a
Split.
plot wall. This has a plot hole that you could sneak an entire dragon army through a fortified wall. Oh god. Damn it.
Good job. See, this is what happens. You diss the movie and it infected the computer. Well, in any case, this is Greyshot 151
and Greyshot 117
and apparently Yeti or maybe Sasquatch in the background. Who knows? You can't tell.
We'll see you next time.
See you next time, guys.